What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time since I've actually gotten to sit down and just take a minute to breathe, honestly, but also film a video for you guys. So I'm really excited to be here today to film a somewhat requested video, which I think is really cool because obviously you guys kind of like what I have to say. Really quickly, before we jump in, I just wanted to say thank you for being so kind and supportive and asking all your questions and leaving nice comments and also subscribing. Talking to you guys has honestly been the highlight of my first terms. I love being able to help you guys because I know exactly how you feel. I know where you are. I was there myself, and it's incredibly overwhelming. This video specifically is focusing on the first question of the personal profile, which is tell us about who you are. And my God, did I struggle with this question. I've got my trusty computer here and I've got my responses in front of me. I'm not gonna read it word for word. I'm gonna try and highlight the key ideas and the things that I touched on that I think made it a really powerful response. So without further ado, let's start reading. The very first question, tell us about who you are. How would your family, friends, and members of your community describe you? One of the things that I really focused on for this response was the fact that I was able to manage a balanced lifestyle. That was something that's always been very, very important to me, and you'll kind of see that in the next video too. But I wanted to make sure that everything I was doing would fit into my family life, my social life, my work life, my school life, and make me happy. With that in mind, one of the very first things that I started with was stating what I was most proud of, because the way I look at it is if you are most proud of something, that is going to be the very first thing that you want to mention. That emphasizes the fact that you are proud of what you've done. Don't go about repeating the question and saying my family, friends, and community members would describe me as. That's typical. It's not very engaging, and quite frankly, it's a little boring. I don't want to be mean about it, but it's true. You want to capture their attention. The way that I did that was right out the gate stating, I am most proud of the fact that I have managed to lead a balanced and fulfilling life. That doesn't sound that exciting. I'll be honest, reading it again, I'm kind of You need to be able to support your very first sentence. So for me, that meant saying, my curious nature has led me to pursue a wide variety of activities ranging from musical theater to community athletics. I have always been excited by new challenges and opportunities to learn and grow. Again, super simple, very straightforward. Honestly, probably I could improve upon this, but here we are today, sitting here at UBC in my dorm room. One thing that I did to really help me write my personal profile was treat it a little bit like a story. It is, what have you done, what have you learned, and how has that made you who you are today? From there, talking about new challenges and opportunities to learn and grow, I kind of talked about my advanced studies in high school and how I strived to be a very dynamic person in all that I did. It helps them understand who you are and really what is most important to you. The one thing that I can recommend to you is almost after you write any general statement, ask yourself, why am I saying this? Why am I including it in my personal profile? I'm sitting here going, why is it important for me to say that I strive to be dynamic in all that I do? Why is it important for me to say that I love being involved in my community? Well, it is important that I mention that, and it's important that I support it with saying something along the lines of, this has continually motivated me to make a meaningful difference in people's lives. You've kind of created this complete thought now. You've developed this introduction that's allowed them to kind of create a vision of what you are in their head. And then from there, you're able to go on with the supporting facts and talk about what you've learned from these experiences and how what you've learned has shaped who you are. It's not something that you want to treat as oh, people say I'm this. It's, what have you done in your life to shape who you are as a person? Then it turns into, this is how other people see me based off of how I've responded to these experiences, these situations. So then the main body of this paragraph for me was talking about how I was approached by my vice principal in high school and how he asked me to join a youth council. And for me, this was an incredible opportunity because it meant that I got to speak on behalf of other students. I was their advocate. I would go to meetings across the district and talk to other students about issues within my school and within the district itself. We were able to kind of develop these ideas and these plans to hopefully help improve the quality of student life. Through this experience, I learned that I was trusted by my peers and that they valued my voice. From there, now that I've summed up this experience and I've briefly stated what I learned from this experience, I followed that by saying, my friends and fellow club members have often noted my ambitious, diligent, and detail-oriented approach towards any given task. It's really easy to pick traits that are super simple, like I'm hardworking, I'm trustworthy, I'm honest. While that's all great and maybe true, think of how many other people are applying to UBC saying those exact same things about themselves. You need to focus on what makes you different and what you will bring to UBC. Talking about your diligence and how you're detail-oriented and how you're ambitious speaks to who you will become as a student. After briefly stating the qualities that my fellow friends and club members saw in me, I kind of shifted it a little bit and started talking about what others saw in me, referencing my family and my community. So with that, I directly said, like literally just this is how I wrote it. Others say I am a strong, well-rounded and mature individual who leads with passion and focus. So I'm just gonna read this in full from here on till the end because there isn't that much left. While I am an independent person, I value other perspectives and challenge myself to embrace all points of view. Looking back, I have always sought out unique and diverse opportunities that encourage me to learn about and engage with the world around me. For me, this will never change. This response wasn't very direct. I didn't say, oh, I am this, I am that, this is what other people say. I created a story. I based it all off of an experience, what I learned from that experience, and how what I learned about myself influenced how other people saw me. I really do understand how hard it is to write a personal profile, and it's even harder to answer a question asking you to tell someone about who you are in 250 words or less. I get it, it's not easy. So anyways, that is pretty much it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. I absolutely love responding to those. Feel free to leave a comment down below. You can like this video if you want to with a good old thumbs up. And you could also subscribe. It's up to you. I'm not gonna make you. I can't make you, but I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the next videos to come, which will be posted hopefully later this week. No promises, but I'll do my best. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.